Hi everyone, welcome to my Q&A on my pathway to be successful at SJSU. Let's go. So what does success mean to me in college? Well, at Oxford Dictionary, they said it's a favorite desire or it's just a regular desire of an outcome. How I see that is basically saying we are being able to look in the past and seeing positive growth and feeling satisfied out of it. You know, how to be successful in college means like I made my connection in college and I can use that as a network tool after college. Getting my bachelor's degree is my other success in college that I need to do. I do that using my progress from my SJSU and my SJSU roadmap and advising worksheet. How I do that is asking my advisors, my professors, and other students in my major to make that pathway and stepping stone to graduating. Most of my achievements didn't come from myself, but with the help of other people's support. And I'm very grateful for those people supporting me, of course. And how I figured that out was creating a social support map, which shows right here. Here is my social support map. In the middle, of course, is me. Top left, starting from the top left, is instrumental and tangible support, financial support, career support, my creative outlets, academic support, role models, my emotional and mental support, and last but not least, my cultural and identity support. So the two biggest support systems I have is basically my cultural and identity support, and that's mostly through Akbayan and my job as a residential advisor. Akbayan is a non-profit Filipinx organization, and that's where I created my social networks from there. And also from my residential advisor job helps me figure out who I am as a person by helping others at the same time. Others as in my, of course, residents. My second support system is my emotional and mental support. And that's of course through my friend group, because my friend groups were the ones that were there for me when I was struggling here in college, compared to where my family was back at home. And it was hard for me to communicate with them because it's just, long distance. My friend groups were actually, we nicknamed ourselves from Elevated, Spam, and of course CVC staff, because my staff is part of my family too. Other responsibilities that will help me complete my vision of success here in college would be finding an internship here in San Jose State. That's my #1 big priority right now, because my residential advisor job helps me get a leap ahead of that, because I can make so many networking, I can create so many connections, and through those connections I could network. A setback in finding an internship here in San Jose State right now would be unable to do my upper division courses because I haven't completed my WST and have not taken 100W. There are 3 barriers of anticipation for me, and that would be time, money, and also networking. Time, it's because I want to have a thought of finishing college in 4 years. I wanted to complete college with a concentration of administration and a minor in Asian American Studies. But with creating my roadmap and having that down, and with having a talk with an advisor saying that it's most likely going to be completed within 5 years. Second would be money, because it's hard for me to stay afloat living here in San Jose State. I'm fortunate enough to have this RA position because I get to have free housing and food in exchange for being an advisor for first years living in residential halls. Another plus would be financial aid, because financial aid actually helps pay most of my tuition, but since I still have a big portion in my tuition fee that's unpaid, I would still have to take out loans for that. My last one would be networking. And with networking, I already made connections through Akbayan and housing services. What Akbayan is, it's a non-profit Filipinx organization based on cultural settings. Housing services help me get connected through people of administration. And yeah, I still feel like I have a lot more to grow concerning with networking, and my plan for that right now would be getting more involved or start to get involved with Greek life and to be part of Public Health Honor Society by next semester. Some qualities that I want in my job would be that it has to be an open and friendly environment. I don't like to be encased within a cubicle. And that goes along with being able to move freely. I like being outside, of course, because it just feels nicer than being inside when you know outside's a nice bright day, you know? Another would be to be able to think creatively and there's no barriers out there. Like, thinking outside of the box is my way of expressing myself. Another quality in a job that I would like is that it's a job where I can give back to the community based on a positive way. You know, an example would be like going on stopping any prevention, you know. Another quality would be a job that I can give back to the community, you know. I've been doing that since high school, and I continue to do that after college also. I want a job that's consistent on making new connections with people, and by making these new connections, I could have a better way on connecting with other people to new resources and, you know, just make one big happy family. What a fulfilling job would include for me is a job where I'm able to travel and visit new areas around the world, because traveling is like one of my biggest things that I really want to do and accomplish in life. I want a job that includes a lot of collaboration with different nonprofit organizations that helps with the community health and their well-being, you know. By creating this collaboration with others, like, we could all work together to make Earth a better place to live in. It just has to be a job where I could work with my hands than being inside a cubicle, like I said before. I would say as of right now, there's not really a specific job, more of like a community service that I want to do. The community service type of thing that I want to do is actually join the Peace Corps. I know the Peace Corps helps with a lot of traveling, which is one of the fulfilling things I want to do, and also giving back to community. After the Peace Corps, I really don't know where I'm going to be or what to look for as a job. After the Peace Corps, I would want a job that deals with a lot of administrations and to have a high-level position in that also. That deals with specific communities, like Asian American communities, or college campuses, you know, or even some type of volunteer work or nonprofit organizations along with that. Another thing on my mind of what I want to do in the future would be actually join a type of club like the Rotary Club. Like, these type of nonprofit organizations or clubs, they help provide community service for others, and also for them to be part of those community service to help spread awareness about serving others and to help for their own well-being at the same time. And yeah, thank you for watching my Q&A video about how I want to be successful here at SJSU. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and see you later. Well, on nice.